Dan Illman here, taking a look at race number 5 at Assiniboia Downs on Monday. Let's throw up the field. It's a $7,500 open claiming race going 3/4 of a mile. It's a big evening at the Downs. There is a carryover in the 20-cent ASD Jackpot Pick 5. It's the last 5 races on the card. Carryover over $78,000 going into the Monday pool, plus the dollar pick 4 of the Downs, the final 4 races on the card. Mandatory pool of $50,000. That pool guaranteed at $50,000 pool for the final 4 races of the card. Let's start things off with our Timeform US pace projector in this race, and we're not expecting a fast pace. Timeform US believes this race might favor front runners, and the number 1 Lucky Luke has speed, has the rail, and figures to be up and on the pace, as he was last time out at a similar spot when turning back from a 1-mile event. Now, Ego's caught up in a pace battle that day, might get it a little bit easier this time around up front. The number 6 Yola also has early speed. That's outside post position, gives Yola's jockey some options. If he breaks well, he can get up close to the pace from Lucky Luke while sitting outside and in the clear. I expect him to be there with a clean chance when the field turns into the stretch. And also the number 4 Moon Connection. He likes to rally from off of the pace as he did last time out, but I think he's a little bit more pace adaptable than he's shown in his last few starts. He has won in pace pressing fashion in the past and might get close to the pace tonight. Let's start things off with Lucky Luke. He showed speed last time out. He tired. He was cutting back from a mile, and he did have to work hard in that race. He is capable sprinting. 4 starts back, he showed it at this level when he battled on the lead throughout and got the job done. His Beyer speed figures have gradually gone up with each and every start. He's an interesting pace player in this race at the very least. He certainly fits at this class level, and I thought his race 2 starts back going a mile where he made 2 moves. Early move to the lead, backed off, came again to finish 3rd, shows that he is in strong form. He's going to be a price in this race, but the race flow could work to his advantage, a horse you might want to consider at the very least on the bottom of your single race exotics. The number 2 is Far Beyond, and Far Beyond's coming off of a good effort. Let's take a look at his most recent start, a rallying 3rd for the $7,500 level, and the 4th place finisher of this race double dropped into a nickel non-winners of 4 life and scored with a 71 Beyer. Far Beyond has been in good form recently since turning back to sprints. He just missed 2 starts back. We showed the rallying 3rd last time out. The issue could be the race flow. I feel that Far Beyond at these shorter distances needs a little bit of pace help. He is a late runner. If this Timeform US pace projection is right and the pace is not fast, maybe it works against Far Beyond slightly. The number 3 is Screenplay. We're going to watch his most recent start. His first race off of the claim. It's a winning effort for the $7,500 tag, going 5.5 furlongs. He rallies from well off of the pace to pull off a 13-1 upset, but that race was vindicated. He beat a couple of next out winners, both earning 68 Beyer speed figures in their subsequent starts. So Screenplay, I think, has found his class level here. I think he's also appreciated that turn back in distance. His last 2 one-turn starts resulted in victories, and he's a bit more versatile than some of the others in this race. Sure, he came from off of the pace last time out, but 3 starts back against weaker horses, he was right up close to the pace before drawing off to score as the odds-on favorite. Screenplay is in good form right now and is a fair price on the morning line. Number 4 is Moon Connection. He's won his last 2 starts, including this race, for a nickel tag in his most recent start. Now, he got a good, fast pace to attack. He sat off of it. He came with a run. I have a feeling the last run was the best run in this race, and that Moon Connection had all the best of it from a race flow standpoint. Now he's going to have to step up and face some tougher horses, but you can't argue in the form he's in, and the barn's been having just a super 2024. My Noah, the number 5, is going to get a little bit of class relief. He's been in for the $10,000 claiming option in his last few starts, including this race, a close 3rd going 6 furlongs back on July the 23rd. He made a solid mid-race move into contention, and he grinds on to finish 3rd, beaten a half length. He earned a strong 71 Beyer speed figure in that start. He's had a productive campaign from 4 starts this year, 2 wins, 1 where he was disqualified from purse money. He was listed as a vet scratch 3 weeks ago, but he's back here here at a reduced level, and I think he should give a good account of himself. He's 9-5 on the morning line. Perhaps that price is a little bit short. If he goes off, though, at 2 or 5-2, I think that's certainly fair. Yola is the number 6. We saw him finish second to Moon Connection last time out, and I thought he ran quite well. Again, I felt the last move was the best move in that race, and Yola made the first move into the teeth of the pace, grabbed the lead, and then we saw Moon Connection run him down in the shadow of the wire. He's run some solid races in the past, but he's another one stepping up in class off of the claim, and I just wonder if the 7,500 level at this point could be a little bit too tough for him. Replete is a bit of a sleeper because he's taking a drop in class out of the dime optionals, and he ran pretty well, I thought, earlier this year. 2 starts back, running third with a competitive 65 Beyer speed figure. He didn't really fire last time out, but that was a pretty tough field. He was wired. The runner-up came back to win with a 66 Beyer speed figure. A little bit of class relief works for the number 7 Replete, a horse that likes to finish second or third, but is an honest enough sort and could come with a bit of a late run. We'll take a look at my top selection for this race. I think My Noah is a very, very logical horse, dropping down in class. I'm not sure he's the kind of horse you want to single in any sort of multiple race wager. However, I do think the number 3 Screenplay is a horse you might want to consider as well, but I think the 2 horse could be one you want to use, and that is Far Beyond. He needs a little bit of pace help, but I think his last 2 races turning back into sprints really has shown a bit of improvement for this horse. We'll see if the horse that is dropping in class gets it done in the 5th at Assiniboia Downs. Again, it's part of that 20-cent ASD Jackpot Pick 5 carryover of over $78,000 and part of the dollar Pick 4 with the guaranteed pool of $50,000. Best of luck.